Okay, so hey guys, it is day 2 technically of SPOOKATHON, but like welcome to the vlog. I'm starting it late, you know, I'm just really organized per usual, and I'm looking like a toenail, as I tend to do in these readathon vlogs, but I thought we'd first start by going over my TBR for this week that I've been trying to adhere to. The first challenge for this readathon, I think, is to read a thriller, and so I'm going to be reading Triptych by Karen Slaughter. I recently read Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter, and it was really good and like probably one of the best thrillers I've ever read, so I really want to read more of her books, and so definitely gonna read that one. And then the second challenge, oh my god, I'm already blanking. I think it's read a book with purple on the cover, and so I'm gonna be reading Black Iris. Cannot remember the name of the author. I think this is a new adult book, but I saw it on a list somewhere as a thriller, so like maybe it's like sexy but spooky, I don't know, but it's gonna be on my list. I might read it and be like, this isn't a thriller, and you know, whatever, but I don't know, we'll see. It's got purple on the cover. Next on the list, I think, is read a book not set in this time period or something like that. So I'm gonna read Unbury Carol by Josh Malerman. This has been on my TBR for a while because I read Bird Box by Josh Malerman last year, and it was really good. Like, I had a really good time. I think it was 2017 that I read that. Maybe it was 2016. I don't know. I can't keep my reading straight. But yeah, I've been wanting to read more Josh Malerman. He has a couple other books, so yeah, that should be a good time. I think the next challenge is to read a book with pictures in it, and I'm going to read, I think it's called Through the Woods or Into the Woods or something by Emily Carroll. It's a graphic novel about witches, and I actually need to go pick up, I like put a copy of that on hold at my library, and I got an email the other day saying I need to go pick it up, so I need to do that. I need to go get it so I can actually like read it this week.
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
I just realized that I skipped the fourth challenge that actually goes before read a book with pictures, and that is to read a book with a spooky word in the title. And so I'm at a red light right now, so I'm gonna act like a little bit of a booktuber and actually show you the book because I have it in my lap, and that is Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson. And the only reason I was able to look at the author is because I'm at a stoplight right now. But yeah, I heard this was good from someone, I don't even remember who, but I've had this arc for a while, and I just think the cover is so cute. I love enamel pins, and yeah, it looks just really adorable. And I know it's about witches. It's about a girl named Mila who's a Wiccan. Oh, I have to put that down because the light just turned green. And the last challenge for this readathon is to read the book Toil and Trouble. It's an anthology. Maybe that's not even the name of it. I know it has to do with witches, and I know that Tessa Sharp is one of the editors. I cannot remember the name of the other person, but basically they're doing a read along with this book, so this is for like everyone to read together. And so yeah, I actually started that one yesterday, so a little segue into a reading update. I started possibly called Toil and Trouble. I cannot remember the exact name of this witch anthology. I started it yesterday, and I think I'm about like 4 short stories in. And update, I've liked some, I haven't liked others. Mostly I haven't liked them. I'm not a huge anthology person. They have to be really good short stories for me to enjoy them. I'm trying to even think of an anthology that I've enjoyed in my lifetime. I know when I was a kid I liked scary stories to tell in the dark. That was always good, but those stories were always, you know, scary as shit. I feel like those would be good to read for this type of readathon. Could count for a lot of things, like books with pictures in it and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, besides that, I really like Cassandra Clare's anthologies. She has one about Simon that takes place after the TMI books, and that one's pretty good, but it reads kind of like a novel, and I think that's what I like about it. It's like a bunch of little, you know, novellas throughout, and then it adds up and it kind of like feels like a novel about him. And then she's got a Magnus Bane one that's pretty good. I don't know why I'm reviewing these right now when they have got nothing to do with SPOOKAthon. Okay, so I said I wasn't gonna like check in again until tomorrow, but I have more to say about this Toil and Trouble anthology. I want to say that what I've been liking is there's been multiple stories that have like female-female relationship rep, which I really appreciate, and I think is really a good fit for like a witchy book. Like, I just feel like if you were like a badass witch, you'd like want to love like another badass witch, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but what I realized that I'm not liking about it, I wanted to get more specific, is that I feel like witch stories require a lot of mythology and like different ways that you can do the magic, and each story is just too short for me to feel like I'm getting all the world building. Hey guys, so it is day 4? No, 5. I don't know what day it is. You'll see it on the bottom of the screen. But today's a day in this readathon, and updates. I'm reading. I totally forgot to film an update yesterday. I am currently reading Black Iris by Elliot Wake, and it is so good. Like, it's so good. I can't even get my words out. So when I last checked in, I was reading Toil and Trouble, the anthology about witches, and I'm gonna be upfront. I don't like any stories in that book. I read, I want to say 3/4 of it. I don't know if I'm gonna revisit it. I don't even know if I'm gonna read it on Goodreads. Like, I did not like a single story in it. I mean, okay, fair. I haven't finished it. I haven't finished it yet. Lately, I've been doing this thing where I like don't DNF things, and which is weird because I used to be someone that DNF things all the time when I wasn't interested. But the thing about the Toil and Trouble thing is, like, I'm like want it to be good, so, and it's got a lot of good like queer reps, so I'm trying really hard, but I don't fucking like that book. So anyway, I'll probably go back to it maybe, but maybe not during the readathon because I'm trying to like read other books. Yeah, so I'm reading Black Iris right now, and it is so good. It's definitely a thriller. I know I said earlier that I wasn't sure if it was a thriller, but I'm pretty sure it is. But it's not like a typical thriller where it's like somebody died and now we're trying to figure out who happened it. It's got a lot of time jumps, and so our main character, Lainey, had something weird happen to her in high school with this guy, and she won't say what it is yet. And it's like jumping between then and now her freshman year of college, and she's like become really good friends with this guy and girl, and she's kind of like caught between both of them. I feel, in my opinion, it's very like the character might be bisexual, so she's like caught between them, and they're all kind of like destructive together. And like the main character does a lot of drugs and stuff. It's a really fucked up book, and there's a lot about like mental health in it and stuff too. And it just keeps flashing back between these two different time periods. And we're kind of coming to a head trying to figure out what's going on. And so like there is a mystery to it of like figuring it out. Anyway, it's really good. I like it a lot. The writing is so good. I will definitely be reading all of Elliot Wake's books. Like, this is really good. And I know this is really bad, but I kind of didn't think it was gonna be that good because it's new adult, and I know I shouldn't like think that way about new adult. I've just read quite a few books that fall in that category that aren't my cup of tea, but this is like so good. So I just got out of my hair appointment. I went in at 2 p.m. and now it is 7:25 p.m. so I've been here for over 5 hours, if that says anything about how thick my hair is. So yeah, but while I was there, I started reading Undead Girl Gang, and I really like it so far. I will admit I only got like 20 pages in because they had to put my head at a lot of weird angles to like get all the foils in and like cut it and whatever, so I couldn't read that much, but 20 pages is better than nothing. I mean, you would think in 5 hours that I probably could have read more, but they had my head like this and like this and then this, and then my like hair was in my face, and so, but I really love the final product. I think this is so cute. I asked them to do more of like a middle part because I don't normally do a middle part, and I'm kind of into it. I think it's really cute, and I need to teach myself how to style my hair like this because, okay, I don't even know what I was in the middle of saying because my boyfriend called me and like rudely interrupted the vlog. But I think I was saying that my hair smells good, which it does, so yeah. Anyway, really enjoying Undead Girl Gang. It's really funny, and sometimes when I'm like physically reading a book, it takes me a while to get sucked in, but I'm like pretty sucked in quickly after that. Does that sentence even make sense? But I intend, I'm going to my boyfriend's tonight, but he has a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna finish editing a video and then I'll probably read before I go to bed if I have time. I don't know. He said he's got a lot to do, so what I'm imagining is that we're going to, like, he's gonna work on his laptop, and then I'll work on my laptop, and then I'll read, and he'll be working. That's what I'm picturing. I don't know if that's accurate, but hopefully. Also, sorry, I'm driving, so I like shouldn't look at the camera too much, but my hair is really cute. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so itchy though. Like, you know when they like cut your hair and then it like gets in your shirt and you're just like not into it. Also, my hair was so fucking expensive. It was honestly the most expensive that it's ever been in my life, but I also had more foils than I ever had in my life because she got this like bottom layer and tried to make that more blonde because it was pretty dark. I look forward to the day in the future when I come back to get my hair done where it won't cost as much, because I think next time it won't, because she won't be doing as many foils. And then the girl who I saw for my haircut was like the top level tier. Not that you guys even care. Why am I even telling you all of this? Oh my god, sorry. It was turning into one lane and I was getting nervous. I'm really great at driving. Yeah, so I mean, I know you guys don't care about this about my hair, but it was just really expensive. I mean, I'm not gonna say the number because I feel like people would be like mad at me for how much I spent on my hair. But to be fair, I only get my hair colored like once, like every 5 months. I definitely should come in more often for a haircut. Because I like to keep my hair shorter, but this is a reading vlog, so I feel like I've been talking about my hair for a long time, but in case any of you are wondering how Sarah without an H gets her hair done, there you go. I'm super into it, and like I said, I need to learn how to style my hair like this so that I look as cute as this. Do you ever just like wish you, also the lighting is so dark and I apologize, do you ever just wish you had a hairstylist that like lived with you and just like blow dried your hair every day? Because I want a live-in person to do blowouts. Anyway, but yeah, I'll check in again probably tomorrow. Okay, so it is day, I think, 5 of SPOOKATHON, and I'm in my car again. I only really remember to vlog when I'm driving. And I finished reading Black Iris today. It was so good. The ending was a little rushed, in my opinion, and was kind of like, whoa, what's happening? But ultimately, I think it was really good. Definitely like a 4 to 4.5 star book in my book. That's repetitive, but you know what I'm trying to say. Also, this lighting is awful. I apologize. I definitely should have filmed earlier when it was lighter out. But I was going to listen to Unburied Carol, which I said I was going to do, but Scribd very rudely made it unavailable to me. Scribd does this weird thing where, like, if you listen to too much of the same genre, or like, I don't even know, just like a lot of books in general, it will limit your like consumption of certain types of audiobooks. Like, I don't think this is a bad thing per se, because I think it's what helps it be an affordable service, because the service is like $8.99 a month. But basically, let's say I have 40 books saved on a list of things I want to listen to, and then 20 of them are unavailable until like November 5th. And then the other 20 are available to listen to. So it's not like you'll never have anything to listen to. It's just annoying, like if you're someone who like plans your TBR, if you're gonna like count on Scribd letting you listen to it. I don't know, it's really bizarre. And I've heard people in the comments, read people in the comments like tell me that they didn't like that about that. It's definitely the downside of this service, but I feel like you're just not gonna find another audiobook service for $8.99 a month with like somewhat, not really, but kind of unlimited options. Like, they have a lot of good books to choose from, but you are gonna get a little bit limited, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, that's kind of fucking up my TBR for this. I also was going to listen to Triptych by Karen Slaughter on Scribd, but that's not gonna work. So I'm probably gonna go to my library or go on my library's app to get one of the audiobooks, because I have seen them, those like Karen Slaughter books, like a lot of her books on my Overdrive app for my library. So I'll probably just have to go back to my library to listen to something else, but I'll update you later on what I'm listening to as far as that. But so in the meantime, I've gone back to listening to Toil and Trouble, the anthology. I still don't like it, which is unfortunate. I'm sure a lot of other people during this readathon will love it, just because of the queer rep and just kind of like the badass girl witches that are in these stories. Also, sorry, I'm like in pitch black. There's something about these stories that is just not resonating with me. It's just the content, like the writing and the content. I just feel like the mythology of witches is hard to boil down to a short story, and I'm just really not enjoying it. I think I enjoy contemporary short stories a lot more, or even like scary short stories. Yeah, it's just not great. It's not my cup of tea, so I might DNF Toil and Trouble, if I'm being completely honest. I'm just really, really not enjoying it, and I'll probably move on to a different Karen Slaughter book for my library. I'm also still reading Undead Girl Gang. I'm on my way to a pole class right now. 6 of the readathon, and I am listening to Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter. I found that from my library. I think that's her newest book. Yeah, Triptych was not an option because Scribd cock-blocked me like I told you guys yesterday. So I started listening to Pieces of Her, and it's really good. I didn't really even know what it was about. I'm very much one of those people that just reads books without knowing the synopsis, which is kind of weird because on my channel I give pretty detailed synopses because I feel like other people want them to know if they're going to read the book, because there's so many books out there that people say they like but they never say what it's about. So it's really weird that as a reader I enjoy going into books not knowing anything about them, but then if I'm going to recommend them to you guys then I want to tell you everything about them. But so Pieces of Her is about this girl named Andy, who by the way is such an annoying bitch. Not to be rude about her, sorry. I'm hoping that she's gonna have like a character arc where she becomes a much more like firm and like strong woman, but like currently she just keeps doing this thing where like something bad happens and she's just like I don't know what to do, and I'm like, do something. It's frustrating. But anyway, at the beginning of the novel, like she's coming off an overnight shift because she works the dispatch at the police station, like taking the 911 calls. Whew, that was a tongue twister. So she comes off her shift and her mom wants to meet up for breakfast at a diner, and while they're at the diner, a shooter shows up and he kills some people in the diner, and then her mom like saves her, but then there's like a police investigation because the way her mom like killed the shooter is like suspect. I don't know. But that's basically the premise, and so what I'm gathering is that this book is going to be a lot about finding out that Andy doesn't know everything about her mom. I wouldn't really want to say more about it because I don't even know what's going on and I wouldn't want to spoil you, but I will say the scene where her mom protected her from the shooter, her mom was like pretty badass. But I feel weird saying that because maybe her mom's going to end up being a weird creepy person in this book because it is a Karen Slaughter book. Like Karen Slaughter, she's got quite the mind. I would be very interested to see what her thoughts are because I read Pretty Girls by her last month and it is one of the darkest, most fucked up thrillers I've ever read. But anyway, I'm really liking the way this book is shaping up. As I said yesterday, Black Iris was amazing. That was also really fucked up and good. I'd really recommend that. Also to recap, I listened to more of Toil and Trouble yesterday, even though I said I was going to stop, and I just don't like it. I'm sure there's other people doing this readathon right now who are going to be like, oh my god, it's so good, because it really does have a lot of representation as far as like different races and also different sexualities and stuff, and I mean that's all really great, but as far as the actual writing and the actual short stories and the mythology of these witches, I like do not like it. I don't know why. It does not resonate with me, and I went on Goodreads and most people are giving it like 4 or 5 stars, so that's, you know, maybe you'll agree with them, but I did like purposely look at the lower ratings to be like, am I the only one that's going crazy not liking this book? And there were some people who agreed and they said a lot of what I was feeling, where it's just like none of these stories are sticking with me, and like all the girls are like blending together. To be fair, it was the same audiobook narrator for every story, and I'm just like, I don't know, it makes it hard to differentiate between all of them, and sometimes the stories are so short and there's not enough about the main character that I like can't remember their name, and sometimes it's in first person and sometimes it's not. Anyway, I'm literally acting like this is my monthly wrap up. You'll probably hear me repeat all of that at the end of the month. Anyway, this vlog clip is really long. I need to go home and take a shower because I went to a pole class this morning and then I got a massage, which sounds really bougie, but I just have a Massage Envy membership. I've had one for like a couple of years, so I just like every once in a while I go get a massage. I know that sounds like really weird, but yeah, I got a massage. Also, I do a lot of pull, so my muscles and stuff hurt, and I was feeling that way because I take a lot of classes during the week, and so yeah. Also, I got these Halloween nails the other day. I feel like I didn't share them on the vlog, so I just want to show you them. They're so cute. The orange is actually glittery. I know you can't really see that, but it's so cute. They kind of look like, if you look closely to me, like black and orange candy acorns. I don't know, I really love them. Also, funny story, I know this vlog clip is a million years long. This vlog is gonna end up being like 30 minutes. I was going to a pole class on Wednesday night, And I've just been doing pole for a while, so I totally forgot that if you're gonna take a pole class, you can't put oil or lotion or anything on like a few hours before class, because you'll just like right now I just got a massage. There's no way I could go pole dance now because I would like slip and die and like fall off the pole. So I didn't even think about it, and I got a pedicure and a manicure, which also sounds really bougie. I'm sorry if I sound really bougie in this thing. I got a massage and I also got a mani-pedi. No. Not to say I'm not high maintenance, but like I just don't think I'm a bougie bitch. Anyway, so I got a pedicure and a manicure. I do get my nails done every month. I guess that is bougie. Whatever. I digress. So I got it done, and then I went to my class, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that rule. I literally ended up just having to watch the moves that we did in class because I was like, I can't do anything, because we were learning like actual tricks where you like have to be up climbing the pole and like upside down and stuff, and I was like, I'm going to fall to my death if I try any of these. So that was a bad choice on my end. So funny story. I'm sure a lot of you have already clicked off the vlog. So anyway, for the rest of the day, I plan on going home. I'm probably gonna listen to more of this Karen Slaughter book. And then I might physically read some of Undead Girl Gang, because I was really enjoying that when I read that during my hair appointment. I also got my hair done this week. I sound like such a bougie bitch. I'm sorry. I feel like all my self-care things just landed on the same week, and it just sounds like I'm like constantly treating myself to spas. Not that I don't constantly treat myself to stuff. I feel like I suffer from that millennial thing of like, I had a hard day, let me treat myself. But then I like treat myself all the time. Like I never, like my therapist was like, there's nothing wrong with treating yourself, and I was like, but I always treat myself. Yeah, financially this week has you know, changes need to be made. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna probably physically read that. This update is 7 minutes long, so it's gonna be most of the vlog, but hope you enjoyed all these stories. Yeah. Anyway, I'll probably maybe check in later today or tomorrow to end up the vlog. Hi, hello. Update. So I went home, took a shower, watched YouTube videos, and then I stretched, which is actually something productive to do. I really am trying to work on my flexibility, because I'm at that point in pole where like a lot of the moves don't look good unless you are flexible. So I did a lot of flexibility stuff, and then I took a picture of my current state of my split to you know, document that, but I didn't end up listening to an audiobook or physically reading, so I'm really good at readathons. Basically, like I'm the best. You should take all your advice from me, aka don't. Like you should probably just like go back to Lala's channel or like Riley from Riley Marie. Anyway, yeah, so I'm probably just gonna check back in with you tomorrow. I'm about to drive to my boyfriend's house. We're gonna hang out tonight, so I'm probably not gonna get a lot of reading done, but you know, I still have tomorrow. My plan tomorrow is probably to go to another pole class, and then I need to go to Walmart and buy hangers to finish hanging up my clothes, and I can listen to my audiobook while I'm doing that. I have too many clothes, and it's funny because I've actually culled my closet a lot, and I still have too many clothes, and I don't have enough hangers, so I have to get more. This is a tangent that is stupid and doesn't mean a lot, but basically, yeah, I'm gonna get hangers tomorrow, and then I'll listen to more of my audiobook, and then maybe I'll read some of Undead Girl Gang, and that'll be it for this readathon. Again, I'm not very good at readathons. What I like about them is that they make my TBR very intentional for a week. I don't know what was in my throat. But yeah, they just make my TBR intentional for a week, and I like that other people are doing it at the same time, and I enjoy filming vlogs for it because I'm not much of a vlogger. But yeah, so I'm gonna go now. Okay guys, I'm gonna be upfront. SPOOKATHON ended over a week ago. It's Monday the 29th. Yeah, so I never said bye or closed out this vlog, and I just want to say what happened since SPOOKATHON. I actually ended up finishing that Karen Slaughter book and also finishing the Toil and Trouble anthology after SPOOKATHON ended, so definitely doesn't count towards readathon reading. But Karen Slaughter book, the writing was strong, but the story was just okay. I did not like the main character at all. She was just so helpless, and I can't read characters like that. Like that's like one of my pet peeves. I just don't like to read female characters that are like that. I just wanted to kill her. Oh, I don't even know how to describe it. Anyway, so that
turn right onto Plaster Road Northeast, then turn left onto Johnson Road Northeast.
Fucking rude. I don't know how the sound got turned on my GPS today, but it did, and it's been playing all day, and I haven't turned it off, and I don't know, there's like a burning hate in me for the sound of a GPS's voice. I don't even use Siri. I also don't really like artificial intelligence, so I don't know. Whatever. Wait. Siri counts as AI, right? I don't know. Anyway, I don't have an Alexa. I don't do any of that, okay? Anyway, the Toil and Trouble anthology. I almost DNF'd that sucker so many times. I know I said that earlier in the vlog, but I really did not like it. And any of the stories that I did like even remotely, just in my opinion, suffered from the short story format. Like, I feel like they would have been really great as like a longer...
Turn left. Then your destination will be on the left.
Like prose, like a longer... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Prose is not the right word. Like a novella. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. A novella or like an actual novel. I feel like they would have been better that way. You can check out my review on Goodreads if you want to see what I thought of like specific stories, because I actually listed out all the stories and like put star ratings. I actually feel like it was one of the most thorough reviews.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh my god. Anyway, I am gonna go now because I'm about to park. I'm going to a pole class tonight. I'm actually going to 3 pole classes tonight. I've never done that. I've never done 3 in a row, but we're gonna try that tonight and see if I want to die after. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this vlog. I hope you don't like hate me. I don't know why I said that. Like the insecurity jumped out. I don't know. But I hope you liked this vlog, even though I can't talk. I don't really know if I like talked about anything interesting. The insecurity just keeps jumping out. So I should probably end it here. I'm sorry for the length of this. Oh my god, I keep apologizing. I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. You're all beautiful. Have a nice day.